Don't dare usher Ugandans, or Ugandans don't dare usher yourselves to political amateurs. Don't dare usher yourselves to political amateurs. Welcome everybody who is listening, those who have been following, those who have been with us. The topic today, of course, is don't dare usher yourselves to political amateurs. What we need at this moment is expertise and experience to solve the problem of Uganda. As we head into elections 2021, this January, we are telling the world, or telling Ugandans, that the problems Uganda has at the moment need people who have got expertise and experience. Are we together? So please, I want Ugandans to know this one, because this is a very important information as we edge closer to the polling day. So now, the problems of Uganda at the moment, economically, politically, and socially, need someone who has who has got experience. We no longer need amateurs, because we have come to learn that amateurs are a threat to democracy, are a threat to the economy of the country, are a threat to the security of the country. As I've been telling you, it is very impossible for people to know the problems of Uganda minus knowing the history and the past events of Uganda. So thereby we are here to inform Ugandans that at the moment, the situation we are in, which is alarming, needs expertise and experience. It needs people who have been groomed in politics, not people who are a threat to democracy. So therefore, this is an alarm to every Ugandan that this institution which is fit, or a camp which is fit for this, is none other than the FDC institution. The FDC institution has the capacity, it has the ability to take Uganda and build a new Uganda. You know, this thing of building a new Uganda, people think that it is new. This thing was being lamented by people by the early 1985 during the days of Tito Keros. That is what I've been telling people, that when you don't know the history of Uganda, it is very impossible to predict what is going to happen tomorrow and even understand the impacts of what might happen tomorrow. So now what are we, in which situation are we in as Uganda? We are being blindfolded by people, by this, even here on social media, by bloggers who almost know nothing or little about the politics of Uganda, rather than abusing and just insulting people. They are telling Ugandans something, you know, we are tied by the people who just know something which even someone who is in nursery can talk about. We no longer want to hear about people who are talking about, we want to build roads, we want to do. This is something even someone who is a P4 chap can talk about. We want people who are thinking far, who are not myopic, who we talk about the reconciliation process after capturing power, who we talk about the transition. These are the basic things that we should talk about, because at the moment, the things you are talking about to do, for example, building what, economic what and what, you cannot do them when you don't have power in your hands. You cannot do them when you don't have the authority. We must learn and see basically how we must first and foremost capture power. After capturing power, there are processes. There must be a reconciliation process whereby, because you not tell, these are the things Ugandans need here at the moment. Remember, we have people who are in the junta at the moment, but of course, they fear to join you because of your message. They want to hear something like a reconciliation program. They want to hear something like a transition, so that they are even safe about their life. Because you cannot tell me that you are going to play the politics of revenge. This is what happened in the days of Idi Amin and Obote. Because you remember the Idi Amin era, whereby it is estimated that he killed more than 19,000 people. He butchered them. So when Obote came to power, Obote too, he was also estimated to have killed more than 6,000 people. What do I mean here? Those were politics of revenge. We must return Uganda into sanity and order. In order to restore sanity and order, we must be having people of expertise and experience. That is the FDC institution. We are telling Ugandans to think twice before they act. We are telling them, because now, I want you to just see this thing that we are heading to. We are heading because we are being blindfolded by people who know nothing. Yes, this is something very serious. It is a serious matter which needs to be answered, to be sorted out. Therefore, we should learn from the experiences of others and learn from the history, from the events that took place. We are with people who know nothing. We are with people some people who cannot even grasp the history of just 20 years. Some people who come and criticize, for example, retired Colonel Dr. Kizza Besigye. That is the case. That means those people don't know it. They know almost nothing. Because someone should be knowing, at least if you have failed to know the history of, for example, 40 years and something, at least know the history of 20 years. You should be knowing the events that happened in 2006. You should be knowing the events that happened in 2011. Similarly to 2006, what happened? What went wrong? Why did the opposition camp that was there, which was strong, why did it get power? You should be knowing those things and ready to resolve them. Don't lie, Ugandans. We are already heading into a red sham and a ring direction, but of course that does not mean that we cannot remove President Museveni. We must remove him, but of course there must be a program after removing him. What will happen later? This explains the reason as to why the likes of the government of the other Tito Keros with his group of Vazario Lalo Kelo and this is Zedhu Mulalo and others, as you know, because that history is very important to us. We should be knowing why they were in government for 6 months. What was the reason? Therefore, we should be having a program after capturing power. What next? So some of the institutions out there are not telling you that. They're only telling you one thing: we are removing a dictator. A dictator will be removed, then what next? We are not ready to head into another political turbulence, another political turmoil we are not ready to head into such a situation. We want Ugandans who have expertise and experience. We no longer have said that political amateurs are a threat to the democracy, to the economy, to the social and political environment of Ugandans. Therefore, as we head into election, we are encouraging Ugandans to think twice before they act. They should know the kind of people whom they are going to vote. Are they going to bring a new Uganda? Are they going to build a new Uganda? Do they have that experience that can transform Uganda from what it is now? Because Uganda now is in a situation that was there for the 5 years from 1980 to 1985, because during that period, it was a period that was characterized by brutal killings, by chaos and very many other things. So there is no difference between what is happening today and what was happening there during those days. Therefore, we are telling Ugandans, open your eyes, vote an institution which will build a new Uganda, which has got experience, which knows what to do, not some people who simply shout, but without knowing exactly what should be done. Therefore, this is to open your eyes, all of you out there. Don't be simply shocked by just these winds which come. Please open your eyes wide. FDC is the institution which can do that for you. Vote power, because we already know that these elections are not going to it's not a mandate that they're going to give us victory or they usher us into a new system of governance, or we get a new leadership. But this is a way. This is one of the ways to plan and see how best we can oust and dislodge this junta of President Museveni. So this message is very clear. We are telling people that we need people who have experience and expertise. People who are politically amateur, who are amateurs politically, they are a threat to the economy of the country. That is why their strongest weapon at the moment is just being abusive, is just knowing how to insult, but with no any clear framework, with no any clear sketch map on how they will transform the country from the shambles it is now to something that would be beneficial and good and better for Ugandans. May God bless you. Mu Luganda bagamba tambuza video eno because it is of a great importance in the nation. May God bless you. We love you all.